The Knicks post-game show is presented by Tri-State Audi. Visit your Tri-State area Audi dealer today. Tonight against Charlotte, the Knicks with a tremendous balance in their attack. Josh Hart had a season-high 22. His season-high before tonight was 18. He had 19 of the 22 in the first half. The fewest points scored by a Knicks starter was Mikal Bridges with 18. Jalen Brunson had 16 of his 33 in the third quarter. And the Knicks blow out the Hornets on this Thanksgiving Eve by the count of 129 to 101. Great to have you with us, Bill Pidto, along with Wally Szczerbiak. So what's this mean? The Knicks, if they beat the Bucks at home Friday in the last game that they'll have in group play in the NBA Cup, if the Knicks beat Milwaukee, they advance to the knockout round for the third straight year. Yep. They are now 3-2 as they wrap up this road trip, 5-game road trip. They end up over 500. And I thought it was really interesting, Wally. They put up 129 points, and yet they took a season-low 25 threes.
They made 13 of them. That's big-time percentage. I think Mike Brown has kind of read how this team wants to play, get the ball in the right guy's hands. He makes sure that Jalen Brunson or Karl Anthony Towns is always out there in the lineup with when one guy is resting, and the recipe has just been perfect. Josh Hart in the starting lineup, almost a triple-double again, shooting the ball with great rhythm. Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Brunson, when they're on the floor, they're just so professional. They're so tough to beat, and they put a clinic on for this young Charlotte Hornets team on how to play NBA basketball. One
of the storylines in the pregame show was the fact that for the first time all year that Mitchell Robinson's been healthy. He didn't start. Played 9 games before tonight, started each of the 9, but he didn't start. Josh Hart gets the start, and Josh Hart was incredible again from downtown. He's 41% shooting from 3 this month, and tonight from downtown, Hart was 4 out of 6.
Yeah, he's looking to get himself into a rhythm. Obviously, the shooting coach is doing his thing, and Josh Hart is getting dared to make shots, and he's doing it. I mean, he's wide open. Look at how open he is with some of these looks. You know, he does so many good things on the defensive end of the floor. I just thought the way he played the passing lanes with Mikal Bridges was really good. And then Deuce McBride nailing triples. Like, this team slowed down the tempo a little bit. They played just rock solid basketball, and this young Hornets team played very undisciplined, and the Knicks made them pay. And when you get into a rhythm and momentum, then those threes start to fall, even when you bank them in when you don't mean to. They're Bill.
As long as the bank is open. 26 3 attempts for the Knicks for the game in the first half. Each of the Knicks in the first half scored double figures. First time they've had that happen since 96-97, and they had 72 points in the first half after taking only 10 threes in the first half. Over now to the guys who called it tonight, Tyler and Clyde. Take it away, fellas.
Thanks very much, guys. Fun to have you out on the road, and a fun game to watch here in Charlotte, Clyde. 3 best offenses in the NBA by offensive rating: Houston, Denver, and the New York Knicks. How impressed were you by the offensive output tonight?
Well, we knew Charlotte was one of the lower defensive teams. They're giving up 121 points a game. So we knew the Knicks would come out, and Hart was the catalyst. He made a 3-ball. He did a nice little knick-knack back door, came up with a steal, and it became contagious. All the Knicks got on the rampage, especially that second quarter. Their defense was their best offense, and that's when they really took control of the game at the half.
But, of course, Jalen Brunson took over in the second half, and over half of his games now this year, he's had at least 30 points, 33 tonight for the captain.
Yeah, the captain is like the cat, you know. Just moving and grooving, doing that thing, shrewd and clever, taking advantage of the Matador D, the Swiss cheese D. So he's doing everything that he can get the shots off. I thought he was more aggressive tonight, looking for his offense, and they're one of those shrewd, clever, slick plays to get to the free throw line. So he had an opportunity for 2 or 3 old-fashioned three-point plays because of his prowess off the dribble and the Swiss cheese D by the Hornets. So the Knicks made them pay tonight in dramatic fashion. Cat and Brunson and Hart and Bridges also. So Bridges with 2 steals and 2 blocks. So the starting 5, as we mentioned, made club history, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
All had 10 points by halftime. It's never happened since they started the play-by-play era in 96-97. You mentioned Mikal Bridges, Deuce McBride, great two-way games. McBride 5 out of 5 from downtown. Let's send it back down to Bill and Wally.
All right, Tyler, Clyde, hope you guys both have a great Thanksgiving. Miles Bridges of the Hornets, 2 of 5. Wally from the line tonight. So on the court, what does he do post-game? Trying to work out the kinks. Practice makes perfect, I guess, right?
That's what you got to do. You got to do that at the range. Get to the range, Bill.
I want to play golf with you one day again. you on the Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame show. Not the Rangers. This is a Knicks postgame show.
Come on, man.
The Tri-State Audi postgame show. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow. Am I in a food coma already? I do. As Spencer, our producer, I got stuffing on my mind.
You have a lot more than that on your mind.
101. Tri-State Audi Knicks postgame show. How about the fact that if the Knicks beat the Bucks Friday? Now, Milwaukee has beaten the Knicks once this year.
Right.
NBA Cup game is Friday.
Yep.
Giannis is with the team, didn't play tonight in the loss at Miami. Knicks beat the Bucks. They're into the knockout round of the NBA Cup.
Gotta love that. And the Knicks got some point differential on their side after this one with this blowout win against the Charlotte Hornets. But at the same time, you don't want to worry about that stuff. Seeding is important. That's why point differential, if you are the winner of their Group C, when you go into the seeding pool, you could possibly host a quarterfinal game at home based on point differential with the other teams that have made the quarterfinals. So Knicks have a lot to play for. Mike Brown embraces this NBA Cup, and it's going to be very exciting to see this game on Friday night at the world's most famous arena.
Headline tonight for the Knicks, their balance on offense.
Yes.
The lowest point total for a Knicks starter was 18. Deuce McBride had 19, and he went 5 of 5 from downtown.
Didn't hit the rim. Honestly, his threes went swish every single time. He had those high arcing rainbows working at a high level. Look at that first one. Just put this defender on skates, coming off screens, comfortable in the starting lineup. Played 39 minutes, led the team in minutes. Mike Brown loves what he brings on the defensive end of the floor, and then when he's out there, he spaces the floor for all the other guys. The Knicks have shooters all over the place now in their starting lineup. A little undersized is their starting lineup, but boy, do they play with a lot of heart, and they get after it on the defensive end of the floor. Mike Brown alluded to another outstanding defensive effort, and one of the reasons why is Deuce's defense.
McBride led the team, plus 27 for him.
Yep.
It's interesting. Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. Maybe this is what we see going forward. OG Anunoby still out. Maybe we'll have Josh Hart in the starting lineup like he has been the last couple of games and like he was all the last year.
All matchup dictated. When there are teams that go big, you will see Mitchell Robinson in the starting lineup. When there are teams that have stretch fours like Miles Bridges, who can stretch the floor and run around on the perimeter, then maybe there will be a different starting lineup. So Mike Brown is just reading who he's playing against, and it's nice to have all kinds of different options that can play a bunch of different ways.
All right, pal. Great to be with you on the
too.
road.
It's been fun.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Road Warriors, baby.
Right.
Let's go.
Happy Thanksgiving
Happy
to one and all.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks for watching us here. Next up for the Knicks against Milwaukee. That's the NBA Cup game we're talking about, but it's a national TV game. So our next Knicks game is Sunday here on MSG. That's our next Knicks game here on MSG. Toronto in town, 5:30 pregame. Game at 6. You can also stream our coverage on the Gotham Sports App. Want more than just a postgame show? Link your eligible TV subscription to stream Knicks games free or subscribe today in the Gotham Sports App. Just go to gothamsports.tv to learn more.